Vinyl community, it's good to see you again. Mr. Bizzarro here with you again. And thanks for stopping by Bizzarro's Vinyl Lair. I want to start out by saying thanks to all my new subscribers. I've gotten quite a bit. And I subscribe right back to everyone that subscribes to me. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the videos. Today's video is going to be a compilation of new vinyl, new Amazon.com buys, some crate finds, and a score that I actually had delivered to me at work today. A friend of mine picked up a collection and knew I liked certain bands and called me and asked me for one of them. I said yes, I did want them, picked them up for a song. Let me show you those first. Let's just get right into it. I hope all you guys are doing awesome, man. I'm doing good. The first of 5 that I purchased from my friend today. This is Rory Gallagher. This is cool because it's a promo. This is live songs from his tour in 1972. So, from different parts of the tour in 1972. This I like because it's a real white label. I've got a lot of promos, but I don't have a lot of white label promos. By the way, all 5 of these I picked up for $25. So $5 a piece for the next 5 I'm showing. This is Zappa. It's not actually all Zappa. It's a compilation. It's called Zapped. This has bands like Alice Cooper, comedian Lord Buckley, Tim Buckley, the GTOs. I wasn't really familiar with it at first. It's a compilation. It's an early compilation. It's 1970. Other bands doing versions of Zappa songs. It's pretty cool. $5. 3 of the 5 for $25. By the way, these are all in awesome shape, and I believe one collector. This is the best of the Mothers. This is a gatefold. And the cool thing about this is it's on the Verve label. Let's get it up the right way here. So, yes. It's on the old Verve label. So it's an OG. $5. I've got 2 more to show you. This is Zappa the Mothers, live at the Fillmore, June '71. I hope you guys can see this okay. This is Reprise. So this is on the Bizzarro label. Really good condition. $5. And the final one for $5. Really good condition. Absolute minimal ring wear. The Mothers were only in it for the money. This is a gatefold as well. Cool thing about this is also on Verve. There it is. Really cool. Really good condition. Psyched. He says he's got a couple hundred more he's going to go through. He doesn't even know what's in there yet. He says he thinks he found a paste over version of the Butcher cover, the Beatles. He says he thinks it's a paste over. Whew, man, dude only paid a couple $100 for 400 plus albums. He's already making it back from me on the 25. Okay, this is assorted, but the first few are soundtracks. I picked all these up over the last few months. Couple months. Really glad to have this one. This is the soundtrack from The Last Starfighter. Remember The Last Starfighter? Remember Grigg? Where's Grigg? I think it's Tim O'Hurley, he played Grigg. Remember him? Great movie, man. Really awesome condition. Cool. Silver label. And that's the actual soundtrack. That's not like storyline like I have a Black Hole version. That's not the soundtrack. It's the follow-along version with the book and dialogue from the movie. This is cool. I was at the record shop and I passed this up, and then I wasn't back to the shop for 2 months, and I go back and there it is, still there. The soundtrack for Flash Gordon. Save every one of us. This is cool. This has got a lot of Brian in it, just wailing, all kinds of effects on his guitar, cool vocal stuff. Flash Gordon, man. Sucky movie, but cool soundtrack. Alright, the movie was okay. This was a surprise for me. This is a promo copy. This is music from other galaxies and planets featuring the main title theme from Star Wars. So I initially thought it would be maybe an orchestra doing Star Wars, but it's this guy Don Ellis and Survival. It's fucking really cool, man. It's like funk-laden, funk-dripping funk. Guitar and horns, the waka-ka-ka-ka guitar, the drummer is just wailing out, man. All kinds of layered vocals. The Soul Sisters in there doing backup stuff, you know. Really cool. There's a large portion of this that it gets really quiet and mellow, but for the most part, man, that thing is rocking. And that was a promo too. Cool gold stamp. I don't think it's a white label, but do you care? Let me check. No, it's not. I've been wanting to do Dr. Deadwax's WLP contest. Man, I hope I have time, because I have a couple now. I have ELP live triple gatefold with the ELP, the big letters. That's actually a 3 WLP set. Another soundtrack, Rocky 3. Yo! This is cool, right? I mean, if you're going to get The Last Starfighter, you got to get the Rockies. And I've got Rocky 2. I already showed that in the past video. Come on, Creed! Come on! Mr. T, man, he was a freak in that movie. Just a basic label. This is pretty recent. This is I had a job in the area of another Tunes. New Jersey, we have a few Tunes locations around. And I got a little extra. I got a tip at the end of the job, and I always told myself I was going to turn my tips directly over into vinyl. So I had to drive right by the record store. So I turned my $20 tip into a few buys. This was one of them. This is the soundtrack at the car wash. Check it out. Gotta believe in something. Yeah, right? Really cool. A $2. $2. There's the Reverend. I didn't get to play yet because it's filthy, man. But for a couple bucks, add it to the soundtrack collection. This was another one from the $20 buys, the tip buys. Didn't have it, believe it or not. Picked up a really clean copy. It's got a little bit of ring wear on the bottom, and a little boom boom on the corner, but the vinyl's in really, really good shape, and it's really not in that bad a condition considering what album it is. So this is Pearl, Full Tilt Boogie, later Janice. Pick this up. This is Dio Intermission. It's pretty cool. There's some live takes on here. It's got King of Rock and Roll. Well, let me show you. It's got King of Rock and Roll, Rainbow in the Dark, Sacred Heart, Time to Burn, Socks, Rock and Roll Children's Good, and We Rock. Pretty cool. 86, I believe, 86. I can't see. I think it's around 80, 85 or 86. I think it's maybe the Sacred Heart tour. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know there's some Dio fans out there. Maybe Greeno will tell me. Okay, nostalgia. Here we are, nostalgia buys. This was in really good shape, man. It was in really good shape. And I got it for $1. I posted this on Facebook. I was so excited to find it. You know, look at Grover. Fucking Grover's the man. Fucking love Grover. Right? Little disco, little Sesame Street. A lot of memories, man. Really cool. I'm not sure if I showed this, so I'm going to show it to you now. This is Buddy Miles live. A double LP. I think I've had this for a little while, maybe a couple months. I've heard the album, and unfortunately I haven't heard this. It's clean. Vinyl-wise, it's clean, but it's another one that's really dirty. Some of these are really dirty. I mean, a couple of those really need to be washed a couple times. So I didn't want to put them on the table and wreck it. Here's a really cool one. Here's a compilation. It's not like heavy metal like you think, like the sci-fi anime thing. It's a heavy metal compilation, and it's early. It's 71? No, it's 74. Sorry, 1974. But a heavy metal compilation. Check out some of the guys on here. Look at this. Can you believe that? It's really cool, man. It's a cool compilation. Heavy metal. And early, I thought it was cool that it said heavy metal, and it was that early. So that was Dollar Bin, man. Good condition. The vinyl's in good condition. Sounded really good. I picked this up. By the way, I'm going to show brand new vinyl at the end. So if you're not into the crate, the dusty stuff, go ahead and forward towards the end, and I've got some really cool new vinyl to show. But I hope you stick around till the end. I picked this up off recommendation from Panique's, Rob. What's up, Rob? Also wanted to say, what's up, Vance? Because he just popped into my head. Over at the VK Lounge. That guy's taken over. He recently went to the Robert Plant show, and I believe it's Grant Park in Chicago. He gave me a call and told me that they were going to stream it on the local radio station. So I streamed it myself and made a copy, recorded a copy, and I have that up on my channel Bizzarro, if you want to check it out. Sound quality's really good, and that's the show that Vance was at. Rob was playing this in one of his videos, and it sounded really cool. It was more funky than I thought Robert Palmer would be. So this is Sneak and Sally Through the Alley. I was going to say Down the Alley. And it's good. Thanks, Rob. I typically wouldn't have went out on a limb and bought Robert Palmer, but it's really funky and it's good. And I had no idea it was that early. Early mid-70s, I believe. So, thank you, man. Wow. This was a blind buy only in album. I know, I'm well aware of who these two are. So we have George Duke, who most would know from Frank Zappa era, early 70s era Zappa, and Billy Cobham, of course, from Vishnu Orchestra. This live album on tour in Europe, really strange cover. This is mid late 70s, I believe, 76. Yes, 1976. Really, really good stuff. If you're even remotely into Zappa, Jean-Luc Ponty, Cobham, and Duke, man, go and pick this up. I've never heard of it until I stumbled on it, and I'm so glad I did. Pick this up on the $20 tip. I got $19.30 out of my $20 tip. So I did good on vinyl. I think I bought 8 or 9 albums that day, and this was another one. George Duke, Don't Let Go. Another solo album by George Duke. Another good album by George Duke. Good. Not debatable. I'm not blowing smoke. This is not some singular opinion. This is good. Check it out. I had another album by this band, and it was a little too digital. It was a little too 80s for me. I like this more. This is older. This is the Dixie Dregs, Night of the Living Dregs. Someone I know, one of the vinyl community members showed this not too long ago. This is I believe this is $1 in the dollar bin again. Of course, Steve Morse, who is now playing in Deep Purple and has been playing for quite some time. A good album, Night of the Living Dregs. You still with me? I'm glad you are. It's good to hang out with you guys again. It's hard to get motivated and get up and get set up, and I'm anal about things. I got to have the light the right way, and I do audio tests to make sure it's not too much bass or volume. So I'm glad I made it. I'm glad I'm here hanging out. This is another live Who's Last. I still got to take the sticker off. This is pretty cool. This is Kenny Jones era The Who. The strange thing, the weird thing about this for me is it's Kenny Jones era, but they don't play any songs from the Kenny Jones. Did he do one album before this or 2 albums? I'm not sure. But the one album I know for sure they didn't play any songs from. So it's no Kenny Jones era Who. It's all old. It's all old Who. And I'm still not sure how I feel about that. I was hoping to hear some Kenny Jones era stuff. But it's in good shape, and $5 was the price to pick up, put it in with the Who collection. This is a local guy in PA. I want to say PA, Philadelphia, maybe Jersey, maybe New Jersey. I have to refresh myself. It could be Jersey. He had a local show, and it was called the Uncle Floyd Show. Anybody local that remembers the Uncle Floyd Show? Let me know. Anyway, I never knew they put out an album. So they're comedy songs and routines, and there's Bruce Stringbean. I think he sings about the Jersey Shore and throwing up after eating too many hot dogs or something. It's fucking stupid, but great. It was sealed, and it was $1. Oh no, I paid $4 for this. It's $4. It's worth it to have. I didn't know. Uncle Floyd, man. I grew up on Uncle Floyd. He had a variety show, and he had local bands. So he had bands like Cinderella was on, and some of the early 80s comedians and stuff. Anyway, here's another one. I picked this up back. It's strange because I found this in the bin for $1 and was psyched because I love it. It's a great album. As soon as I picked it up, I got a call from a friend of mine. He said, I told him that I was going to go to the Living Color show at the Keswick Theater in Pennsylvania. And he said, don't buy tickets, I'll let you know. I think I have a connection, I might be able to get you in. I said, great, okay, I'll hold off as long as I can. But don't fucking call me on the last day and tell me you can't get tickets, or you're going to buy them. He said, okay. Found this, he called, going to the show, don't go. He called me, free tickets, let's go see Living Color for free. So that week, only 1 week after, we went and saw the Living Color show for free. Vivid is a great album. You made it. Here we are. The musty vintage vinyl cover smell has gone. It's washed away. We're in new vinyl land now. Are you ready? Are you ready for new vinyl? Cool. I just picked up and I showed recently the first album by this band, and it is called Kingdom Come. Do you know who I'm talking about? I'm not talking about the band Kingdom Come, and I'm not talking about Whitesnake. I'm talking about Sir Lord Baltimore. This is Sir Lord Baltimore's second album. This is called Sir Lord Baltimore. I wanted this bad. This is a gatefold, and it's a repress. And it sounds really good. The reason I wanted this was because I love the song Hail Caesar. Have you heard Hail Caesar from Sir Lord Baltimore? It's awesome. It's like an epic. And the other song I really wanted was The Man from Manhattan, which is on the expanded CD of Sir Lord Baltimore's Kingdom Come album, but not on the LP. Great press, sounds really good, sounds just as good as Kingdom Come. I picked this up. I got an email from Amazon. I get them once in a while. They just fucking saw it. I just ruined the whole surprise. Shit. I got an email. It's the deal of the week. Ooh, okay. I said, cool, I'll check it out. And it just happened to be for the one album from this band that I want the most. And that album, as you already know, is Black Keys' Magic Potion. It's a great album. So kick, bass, driven. It's just the two of them. It's right before they started to change, and he's adding a bass player, he's adding keyboards, he's got another guitar player. Not into it. Like the stripped down stuff. I'm into the stripped down stuff. This is such a good album. Loud and really good press on vinyl. If you have any reservations about it, pick it up. It sounds really good on vinyl. I've got 3 more to show you. Man, and they're good. I picked these up. Bought them at the same time. 2 different buyers on Amazon. One guy got me, luckily they came in sequence, and I got the first album first, and then the second guy lagged like a week behind, so I had time to absorb the first one. I want to show you, make sure I'm showing you the first one first. Okay. The band is Ghost. Ooh, Ghost. Before they had to put the BC, so we're Ghost right now. The first Ghost album. What is it, you ask? Well, I can tell you a bit of what it is, but only if you know the reference. If you like King Diamond, if you like Merciful Fate, you will most likely like Ghost. The same vein, the same kind of stories, the same you'll hear, if you know King Diamond and Merciful Fate, when you listen to this album, you will hear it. It's almost blatant. They're taking riff structures, they're taking specific beats practically, but they're making it their own. And it's a cool updated version of King Diamond or Merciful Fate or Marilyn Manson. It's got a cool twist. It's fun. And the members of this band, the musicians, are tight. They're very tight. That's what I like about it the most, is they're very tight. And it's got beautiful vinyl. I'll try to give you a little bit of... Can I do it for you? Nah, let me just get close here if I can. So this is a dark... This is almost a turquoise, a dark green, and it has red splatter. Pretty cool. Sounds good. Let me ruin the sleeve by trying to force it in there. That, I gotta tell you, that's why I hate the sleeves that have the punch outs. The inner sleeve that has a circle punch out. They always get hung up on the jacket, or the vinyl gets hung up on. Now I've got two more to show you. This is minty fresh. This is new vinyl. This vinyl showed up a week later. Did I show you the... Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me go back here for 1 second. Did I show you the inside? Oh, pretty plain. Never mind. Okay. Hold on, I'm getting off track here. Okay, sorry about that. This is the second Ghost. Are you still there? Don't go nowhere, we're almost done. This is the second Ghost album, Ghost BC. Into Festi Ma Mom. Look that up. It's Italian, I think. Yes, they're scary. Again, good, tight, good stuff. The last and final of this episode of Bizzarro's Vinyl Lair is by Queens of the Stone Age. And no, it's not that. I know that's what you're thinking. It's not. I don't have that yet. I have this because I found out through the grapevine that this is going to be released, and I needed a copy because it's limited. I have the plastic on it still because I need a sleeve for it. This is Queens of the Stone Age. This is, let me get it right. This is I can't even see the damn thing, it's so dark. It's vinyl firsts, B-sides, and remixes. It's not a gatefold, it's a double LP. A buddy of mine showed me this. He said they're distributing all kinds of strange color combinations, weight combinations, a black and a green vinyl, a 160 black and a 180 yellow vinyl. He had two red he showed me. So I ordered one from the same seller on Amazon, and apparently this is one of the more rare combinations. So this is green, this is clear green, and it is clear blue. And it's got some cool stuff on it. I'm still absorbing it, so I can't give a solid review of what I think of this yet. I'm still soaking it up. But they do covers. They obviously, by the title, they do some covers. They do some remixes of their current songs. And I think they do a Beatles song. I'm pretty sure. They do a Beatles song. I'm not sure if they do a Beatles song. Oh, they do. That's the one they do. They do Precious and Grace from ZZ Top does it. And Billy Gibbons, he does a cameo appearance, sings a song with him. So really fucking cool. Guys, that's about it for now. That was quite a haul. Thanks a lot for hanging out. The VC is great. The VC is strong. It's thriving. Man, I do my best to watch all you guys, but there are just so many, and it's a great thing. I'm glad to see it doing so well. I'm happy to say I've been a part of this since the earlier days, not the very earliest days. Which reminds me, there's one person really that's kind of responsible for me even sticking around and hanging out, because when I first came to the VC, I made a couple videos and I didn't get a lot of response, and it just felt like I was kind of maybe making these videos just for maybe a few people, and I started to kind of pull back a bit. And I remember Rob Peniques, 1960, Rob commented or sent me a PM and said, don't go anywhere. I remember pretty clear. Rob said, don't leave, don't go anywhere, just stick around for a while. You'll see it's gonna get better for you. More people will watch, and you're gonna meet more people, and it's gonna be cool. The VC is awesome, man. Don't go anywhere. So I didn't go anywhere, and who's to say if maybe I would have disappeared, maybe I would have given up. But I'd like to say thanks, Rob. Thanks for giving me the encouragement to hang around, because it's opened up. Sharing what I dig is so cool, and I get so excited to just show you guys what I found and to tell you, my stories. And it's just a great place to be. It's a great place to be. What else can I say, man? Thanks for hanging out, guys. Again, new subscribers, thanks for hanging out. If I haven't subscribed to you yet, give me a little time. I check my emails on the weekend, and that's when I do all my resubscribing. So some killer new members, and it's great to see some young people, some very young people coming in, showing some really surprising things. It's great. I'm surprised to see some really young people, some teenagers and even younger, showing vinyl. So cool to pass the torch. Until next time, which will be really soon. I think next time I'll show some more new vinyl, and I'd like to show possibly my Zappa collection in whole, which again, maybe I'll throw these together and possibly throw my soundtrack collection that I showed you in with my existing collection and show you those in whole, and try to get it interesting and get this ball rolling again steady. Until I see you again next time, guys, it's not the Dead, it's an amalgamation. You know who this is? I'm not going to say so I don't get in trouble. Until I see you again next time, guys, thanks for hanging out. And as I always say, if you don't know, it's really, really simple. If you don't know, just learn.